Dear students, I have been always recommending you to go through these business newspapers, Business Line and Economic Times. Coming to Business Line, because that is the only paper I am going through now. There are terms like MPC, Monetary Policy Committee, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, SEBI, Productivity Linked Incentives, PLI schemes. You should take notes. I have already told you that. Each and every topic you should take notes. Check it out in Google, or if you are going through these newspapers every day, you won't even require Google. But this Sunday paper, the Sunday Business Line, it is totally different. It is dedicated only to share markets. For example, there is this page, BL Take 500. This one displays the financial status of the share market status of the top 5 listed companies, top 500 listed companies. Sorry. There is this column. You should take notes on each and everything. You should write down this entirety in its entirety. What is P by E ratio? We call it PE ratio, price to earnings ratio. What is EPS, earnings per share? What is ROC, return on capital employed? As you go through this, you will be familiar with terms like book value, face value. Why should we at all be worried about the share market? Because this is the biggest contributor to the country's GDP. You can just Google it. You might have heard of this Pareto analysis or 80-20 theory or ABC analysis. 20% of the wealth is owned by 80% of the people, and 80% of the wealth is owned by 20% of the people. There is no escaping that. In any type of economy, that imbalance will be there. So, if you know how to follow and make policy decisions for the 20% of these wealth creators, that wealth will trickle down to the rest 80% of the people. Because these big companies make all the important products like cars, textiles, scientific products of scientific and technological importance. They make these technological innovations. Of course, these second-run companies also do. Startups are doing more work. But with respect to volume and economy, these listed companies have a largest share of the pie. So if you can speak well about with clear data in your fingertips, be it in a civil service group discussion or an interview, you have got it made. Please go through these newspapers, take notes. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am stopping this with this thing. The health of these listed companies, the health of the financial wealth of these listed companies, very important to the economy as it is as any other wealth. Because these companies create a large employment and a large product pool. Take for example some company like Tata. Tata manufactures cars and trucks. Spare parts for cars, starting from specialized engine components to chassis and iron and steel materials to bolt and wheel caps, are manufactured from companies all over the country. They contribute to the well-being of the ancillary industry. In our own Tuvakudi, BHEL is the torchbearer, Bharat Heavy Electricals. Around 300 companies. BHEL has an employee strength of around BHEL Trichy has an employee strength of around 15,000 people. But this overall Tuvakudi, there are 100,000 people working. Almost all of them supply components to Bharat Heavy Electricals. Of course, some are making their own products. They are making their own products and catering to different customers, but it all started with Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. Without BHEL, the entire Thuvakudi, Thiruvarambur, Kiranur, Varanimalai belt might not have come alive. So, this is a very important topic you should be very thorough on. Thank you very much.